It's a pedal board that looks like a briefcase. This week on the Learning Curve. Hi, my name's Spencer Thomas. Thanks for watching Learning Curve. If you're new to the channel, I hope you take a second and like, share, subscribe, click the bell, all that crap. Much appreciated. You're a good egg. Thanks for doing it. So this week I'm looking at a pedal board that I bought before the pandemic. The thing is, by trade, I am a stand-up comedian and I've been incorporating music into my act. And what I found was that I wanted a pedal board that would be easy to carry around, easy to set up, and easy to reposition on stage. Turns out that's kind of a big ask. So my existing pedal board is great, and it's easy to transport, except for the fact that the first time I put it in a little carry bag that came with it, when I was going home, the handles ripped off the bag, so not so much. It's not that easy to set up. You know, if you had a break, you know, if you're a band and you're on a, you know, and they're giving you setup time, it's relatively simple, but I need something that can be done like that, and this certainly isn't that. Also, if you need to move it on the stage, it's got these little feet on the bottom of it with the rubber stoppers on it, so it's not that easy to reposition. I need basically something that I can slide across the stage with one foot. So I found this CNB pedal board for $50 and it seems to be fitting the bill. I'm one of those annoying people that plays electric guitar at coffee shop open mics, okay? And usually the setup at these shows is you plug your guitar directly into the soundboard, and if you've got an acoustic with a pickup in it, you are good to go. But I play electric, and it does sound fine through the board, but I want more options. I want more control over my reverb, my delay, my distortion. I use an octave pedal, all kinds of things that I need to build loops when I perform live. And I'm not great at it. I'm getting there. People clap and they like it and they tell me to keep doing it, but I don't delude myself into thinking I'm amazing at this. Anyway, with this pedal board, you can just bring it to the open mic, pop the top off, hand the guy the plug your guitar in, you are good to go, right? If you have, which I do, a rechargeable power supply, click that on. Let's do this stuff, right? Now, as a comic, I'm not usually the only person on the bill, and the other comics aren't going to appreciate it if I clutter up the stage with a bunch of stuff. So I need to be able to set the guitar off to the side, I need to be able to set the pedal board off to the side, and then when I need it, I need to be able to bring it over, you know, quickly and easily. And this does that perfectly. You know, you pop the top off, you can slide it with your foot. Again, just plugs into two things on either side, you're good to go. When I use the Orange Terror stamp, I need to have another power source to plug into, but still pretty simple. See, if you were in a band, they would give you time to set up your equipment, you know, to do a sound check, whatever. But with comedy, you got to kind of keep it rolling. So I need this to be as quick and as non-obtrusive as humanly possible. And that's why I feel like this really does its job nicely. Plus, it fits really easily in the trunk of my car. It's easy to carry. It's easy to transport. It's got locks on the front, so that's nice. I don't think I'm what CBN had in mind when they designed this board, and I'm probably going to scratch the front of it up quite a bit over time, but I don't care. It does what I want it to do. Also, I've never busked before, but, I mean, get some batteries for your pig nose, put your pedal board in here, and now you can do a whole show on the street corner, maybe put your hat down and get a couple of bucks. So what do you get with this thing? Well, the case is 27.5 inches long, 11 3/4 wide, and 3 15/16 deep. It's a steel frame with aluminum sides. It has steel locking latches in the front and detachable hinges on the back. You just pop the top off and you're good to go. The pedal board's lined with felt, so you put the hook side of the Velcro on your pedals, put them on the board, you are good to go. Couple things you need to take into account with this board. The board area has a lip around it, right? And that's to seal it when it's closed, but that also means you have to move the pedals a little or a lot away from the edge, depending upon, what kind of power connectors they have and where all the plugs and stuff are located. Now, I did buy some right angle adapters to kind of address this issue, and they do work really well. Might be something to think about if you decide to go with this board. Now, for example, the orange power stamp that I'm using with it is awesome, and it fits in here very well, but it does need a little bit of room for that power cord. Not a big deal, just something to keep in mind. And this is another one, not a huge deal, but just something to consider. The board is completely flat, right? So if you put something like my power bar on it that's got these little feet, the Velcro's not going to reach the felt. Now, what I did to address this is take a piece of cardboard and put Velcro on each side of it, and now it holds the power bar to the pedal board, and so now it's not shifting around anymore. Really easy solution. If that's a bummer for you, then maybe this isn't the route to go. That's what I did, and so far it works great. Also, the board, it's got all the padding that felt has to offer. I think if you're just putting it in the trunk of your car and you're not going to be too rough on it, you're probably fine. But if, let's say, you do baggage check, and I realize you might be buying this specifically so you don't have to put it in baggage check, I think it will fit in your carry-on. But if for some reason you have to put it in baggage check, I would put like a sweater or some foam rubber in there just to keep stuff from knocking around. And that might not be a bad idea, if you're driving on bumpy roads too, Again, it's for moving pedals. If you're going to be running into turbulence, you might want to add a little extra padding. Again, a beach towel should do the trick. Now, if I had more money, or if this was a paid endorsement, I would throw it off my patio just to see how it handles the impact. But I don't have more money, and it's not a paid endorsement, and they didn't market it as an indestructible pedal board. It's just a briefcase that you can put pedals in, and it does that, and it does it really well. So, that's what you get. So that's the CNB pedal case. I got mine for about 50 bucks. So far, so good. I hope this helps you make good choices. I hope you're doing okay. I want to thank you for watching Learning Curve. I hope you'll subscribe, like, share. If you have questions, I'll do my best to answer them. No promises, but I'll see what I can do. Have a great day. Try to be nice to each other. My name's Spencer Thomas. We'll see you next time.